Hello, good evening, and welcome back for this week's Tier 1 race here at Italy, Monza. The Tier 2 race was certainly eventful. Scott put in a decent drive. He joins me here again. How are you doing, Scott?
Mate? Yeah, very good, mate. Nerves are shot after that last lap. I'm slowly simmering down now to watch this.
I won't put too much on you then.
Yeah, no, looking forward to this one.
Last week's Tier 1 race was absolutely bonkers.
It was chaos, wasn't it? Absolute chaos.
And the Tier 2 race was a lot cleaner. Some good moves going on. It's good racing. Good strategies too. So and usually Tier 1 follows exactly what Tier 2's like, because these guys will watch it, they'll get themselves pumped up, and obviously that might follow them into like a session, but they do usually tend to follow the trend, or so far we're finding this season. So yeah, as you say, Scott, this one should be a good one.
Yeah, it should be a cracker. I'm just going through the grid. I think we've got quite a few reserves in tonight.
I was nearly one. I wanted to be one, but everyone said no.
Well, I said no, mate. You can't leave me here.
Oh yeah. No,
just be like a flapping fish out of water. I wouldn't have a clue what I'm doing.
And we've still got 19. We've got 19 people, not full 20.
Yeah, Lord Finn's joining during this session, or possibly on the race. Hopefully there's no glitches, but he's going to start from the back, the second Aston Martin.
Oh my. Okay, wow. So the top time was, I think it was a 1:20 or 1 minute 19.
Yeah. It was a 20. It was a mid 20, if I'm, to be honest, because I was pole for a little while. I was enjoying it, but getting the nosebleed. I'm sure the pole lap ended up at 20.2 or 3, so that's a great lap from Reese.
Exactly.
Especially on a relatively fresh track.
These guys are quick. They proved that in Zandvoort, and setting the pace, and then some immediately. Just following Kid Dynamite through Ascari. He wasn't here last week, was he? I don't think.
No, he's in Devon, wasn't he? Enjoying his holidays.
He missed a mad one.
Unfortunately, he's put himself into 6th place on the championship, so he's put some pressure on himself, Jacob. He's told me he has to win this race
to get his championship challenge going.
Yeah,
he is currently 5th at the minute.
Yeah.
Find out who else would be going on a lap in a minute, just going towards Jay Sarge. Of course, both Mercedes didn't finish in that last round, and they actually came together, although it wasn't really anyone's fault. Jay Sarge having an unfortunate spin, and MTO with nowhere to go. MTO 8th, and Sarge, I think, may have not. Well, he may have had a mistake around his lap, because he certainly didn't set it. We've got disqualification already.
Yeah, John made a great race last week.
P3 by the end, wasn't it?
Driver of the day, yeah.
Yes, he was
absolutely.
As well.
Just been let in on a bit of information. It's a full wet race.
Oh yes. There you go, Tier 3 guys, if you're watching, here's the revenge. It's coming.
So it may explain some of these times. Reese may be in trouble.
Well,
that looks like a dry setup to me, if ever I saw one.
That is a very good point, didn't think of that. Well, obviously I didn't have the information to hand, you've only just told me, but
yeah.
that certainly does put an interesting perspective on what is going to happen in the next, what, 11 minutes, 12 minutes. Yeah, so that is going to be, well, it's a risk, certainly. But then, you know, we've seen some of these guys do 20 laps on softs, you know, dominate Grand Prix, come from the back. So we've got some real quick guys.
It's going to make it spicy. It is going to make it spicy.
Let's have a look and see who is potentially on a lap. Let's take a look at MTO. I'll tell you what, I've been doing this a little while now, wouldn't you say? I'd say about what? Three or 4 months, something like that.
Yeah? Yep.
How have I only just discovered? How am I today's years old, and I've just discovered that you can go to whichever driver up in the top right hand, and then select him, so it doesn't have this sort of jumpy effect. You can just go to it. I've only just discovered that.
I'm just fiddling with it myself.
Learn something new every day. Look at us go.
Look at that. I'm going to be a professional outfit in a minute.
Oh, iFisher's 119.9. That's a good lap. And again, like you say, Scott, potentially a dry setup, and if it's a full wet race, that is a risk. Clearly one they're willing to take.
Get up there and hold everyone up, I guess. The iFishers train.
There's a ring to it. MCO starts his lap now, and after last week's unfortunate retirement, he's still yet to score any points. And MTO is definitely one of the most consistent races in MRCX last season. Again, in the same way as Kid Dynamite, he really needs to win if he wants to get a championship challenge going. MTO really needs a good one here today to get some points.
He's not scored a point yet, which is crazy.
Not necessarily his fault.
No.
But it's still an unfortunate place in the standings. He'll want to change that. We'll just hang on towards the end of this sector and have a look and see where he is. Delta-wise, he looks quite, he's planted to the circuit. He's not exactly sliding around. Reese taking provisional pole back. Oh, look at that, MTO.
Good.
Up by over 0.5 of a second. Nice and smooth through Ascari. Not too wide there either. So he's going to max out down this straight into Parabolic. A tricky corner to get right, but if you get it right, it feels good. And it's
definitely
quick. And look at that. Bringing it out to the left-hand side ever so slightly. Doesn't bother with the curve. Doesn't bother with the quickest route to the line. Look at that. Whoa, P3.
Great lap.
Nice lap.
Lovely lap from the guy from Barnsley.
I didn't actually know he was from Barnsley.
Yeah, he's from Barnsley.
Oh, fair. Representing
Barnsley. John Stone's from Barnsley, I think.
I think he is.
I think he is, yeah.
Everton bought it from Barnsley. Ooh, DAC convertible getting a bit unsighted there with all that traffic coming out ahead, as we touched upon last week. No ghosting, so he had to get out of the way, and that unfortunately is the lap ruined, or before it's even started. And yeah, he'll need to come back in. Genie on an outlap at the minute.
Zach is as well.
Ooh, look at that, playing the team game as well. Both Alpines on an outlap, and they're going to look to tow each other round. Rob does like to play the team game. He's very firm with that, and I think he's right.
And he does get it tactically right, more often than not. Ryan Zach just coming round Parabolica. We'll let an Alpine go through.
Oh, these Alpines are going to catch up to the back of them. Look at that, it's all getting really bunched. As long as we don't have what happened in, was it the 2020 or 2019 Italian Grand Prix qualifying?
Oh, yeah.
That was so funny.
Chaos.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I am Zach starting his lap, and to all intents and purposes, this is probably going to be it for the Alfa Romeo driver. I don't think there's a lot of time left. I think there's probably about 4 or 5 minutes. A lot of traffic around here. Nice to for that. Look at that. There's a name I've not seen in a while. Stringy B.
Stringy B.
Stringy B is up to first with a great lap there. 10th of a second quicker than previous pole sitter Reese Wickham. This looks like a good lap from Zach. Where is he sector-wise?
Just slightly over. Just slightly.
Could potentially be compensating a bit, maybe trying to whack on a bit of rear wing. Of course, rain predicted for this one. Will I Am Zach make up anything in this final corner? Can he get back out again? But unfortunately, no. Ever so slightly slower.
Kicked down up into third, I missed that. Oh, Fishers.
Popped
into second.
Pain, my controller just died.
Oh, did it? No, Fishers is just up on his sector 1 time.
Do apologise for that, guys.
Slap.
I think Stringy D will get out. No, excuse me, who was it? I Am Zach, he'll get back in again and out again for another lap. I think he'll just
Jay Sarge on an out lap. He hasn't set a time yet, so that's going to be pressure on him down there.
Yeah, this is going to be the one for Jay Sarge.
3.5 minutes left.
Just watching the end of iFishers, nice and smooth parabolica, that's nice. He's got 3, hasn't got a lot to find. He comes in, so maybe he's binned that one off. And he's got rid of that one, and he's going to go again. More than likely. G-Star snipes up into second.
Williams 1-2.
The Williams
strong.
He just goes straight ahead. I've never seen anybody navigate that. He tries, but he knocks all the polystyrene boards down. MTO, quite a lot of traffic to navigate there, and he is actually on a lap. Hopefully that Alfa Romeo got out of the way. He gets a little bit squirrely out of turn 2. And that might affect him. Yeah, look at that, half a second slower. So that is probably the lap done for MTO, unfortunately. Yes, he's gone out of that one.
Jay Sarge has taken a second out lap, so he's currently coming round to Parabolica.
He wants to get that track evolution. Just watching Kid Dynamite going through the Lesbos now. Out the second one. Takes a big bit of inside curb, but as smooth as it will ever be. And he's half a second up. So he's within pole range if he can keep this lap up. And he said he wanted to come back with a vengeance, and Sector 3 looking as good as any. Shortest run to that line, and we're going to see where this is. P4. And do you know what? It's within a tenth, so pole is still all to play for, and the spread is 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds, excuse me.
Oh, the traffic here for Jay Sarge is ridiculous.
Big traffic.
He's on a flyer as well. Oh. He puts himself ninth.
Top 10.
Yeah.
It's good enough. Gene Genie's up on his fastest. Stringy B has actually gone out again. I'm Zach is not, unfortunately, he's not going to get out.
No, 10 seconds.
iFishers just starts one. I don't think G-Star will not set another lap, so he was trying to get out again. But he unfortunately won't do it. iFishers will. You see the checker flags on the right hand side of the standing column there. They will not set a lap. We're coming towards the end of Genie's in that Alpine, and where will this put him? Stays ninth with that one, but within 5/10 of the current pole time, so I think I'd be pleased with that.
Yeah, definitely. I think there's a few dry setups going on there, definitely. Yeah.
We'll find out post-race. Reese Whitcomb currently in the pits, he won't get out. Stringy B currently still first. I don't think he improved there.
No, he didn't. He was 400ths, sorry, behind. iFishers goes pole.
Nice lap from iFishers at the death. Jack Rockning coming in. So it will be iFishers from pole position. The Tier 1, the Italian Grand Prix. Championship wise, exactly what iFishers needs.
Definitely needs.
And he registered the sole points so far in 3 races.
Yeah.
But you know, that is 0.3 of a second quicker. He's put himself in position, but as you say, we will see what happens in the race, whether these guys can hack the rain, when that comes. But it's iFishers on the pole position by literally 1/4 of a second from Stringy B. G-Star Snipes will round out the top 3. It's Kid Dynamite, Reese Whitcomb, I'm Zach, completing your top 6. MTO is 7th, Nick is 8th, Gigi 9th, Emiliano in that second Ferrari, in that lead Ferrari 10th. Now, brilliant. Okay, excuse me.
What's that?
I clicked X and unfortunately it went to there, but I think
I lost it.
Yeah, which is annoying.
We've got Jay Sarge 11th, Lord Finn 12th, Zenna, Jack Rockland in 13th, Dak Convertible 14th.
We'll finish off the rest. That's so annoying. I was literally like, you know, that was the moment you knew. Oh, there we go, look at that. I swear it's certainly intermediates.
Yeah, it must be inters.
I mean, I don't know, it's going to be good because no matter how good you are in the dry or no matter how quick you are,
we haven't seen them yet in the wet, have we? So far this season?
We haven't. No qualifying, no nothing. So this is yeah, their first wet race of the season, our first wet race of the season. Hope you are tuning in. Scott's going to run us through the grid when that gets going.
Absolutely. Right, so I Fisher's great lap, almost 3/10 quicker than everyone else in the field. So he's in pole, fantastic. The first Williams is Stringy B. G-Star Snipes, our current championship leader on 41 points. Kid Dynamite has got himself into 4th, currently 6th in the championship by my reckoning on 25 points. Reese Whitcomb in the Seat 2 officially McLaren, currently 11th in the championship. I am Zach, sitting 3rd in championship on 31 points, as the lead alpha. MTO is in 7th, waiting to get those first points of the season he deserves. Nick in the Seat 1 McLaren in 8th. Rob in 9th. Emiliano in 10th. Jay Sarge, currently 2nd in championship on 37 points. Finds himself in 11th. So Michael Finn, Lord Finn in 12th. His first race as a confirmed driver. Jack Ruckman in 13th. Dakar Vertical in 14th. Morse 39 in 15th. Dan Olek in 16th. Alex in 17th. Night Shadow in 18th. 2 Tier 2 reserves there. Rekar Rambo in 2nd seat in the Red Bull, stepping in for Ollie Racing. And Joel Almeida, who had a bit of an incident in qualifying, was our driver of the day last time round in Zandvoort. Finds himself in 20th.
Well, again in Zandvoort, he came from the back, so... And in a wet race, it's game on, all 20.
Oh, Stringy B's in the wall. I don't think that impacts anything on the formation, that does it?
No, it doesn't. He's still in the race. But I like your commitment.
Almost did a Max Verstappen.
Did he save it as well?
No, he full on went into the wall.
Well, you won't want to do that.
Just a bit of an eye opener for House. Yeah, absolutely. Just an eye opener how tricky it's going to be this lap 1, certainly.
We're about to get going very soon. Here we go then. Engine's going up. There's your strategies down there. Most likely going to be a one-stop and hopefully we get going.
We've got a hold up. Oh,
there we go. 5 lights. It was a bit touch and go there, but
we're
I think
away.
We're away. Here we go. Very, very tentative from them all. I think I Fisher's has got the better start. Look at that. Stringy B's right up alongside him, and he's got the lead before they even get to turn 1. So he hooks up that start better. Actually, I Fisher's
So Michael Finn out.
G-Star Snipes actually managed to get ahead of iFishers before the VSC was caught. And Scott, you might be able to talk us through that one in a bit. What happened there with
they were just all very close. It was all in the braking just by the 100 board, and I just saw the Aston Martin literally take a 90-degree angle into the wall. So whether he got a touch or not, I'm sure we'll hear a bit later on.
I mean, we've even seen that sort of incident in real life, it's fair to say. So very easy to do in there, sort of get crowded and bunched up. That is sort of the number one fear around this track. Meanwhile, Stringy B did get the lead from my Fishers before they even got to turn 1. G-Star Snipe managed to pocket P2 by the second corner, and then obviously that crash that Scott was describing called that virtual safety car, reset the field. We're away now though. iFishers looking to take second back already. 5-second penalty for Rambo. Look at that, eye fishers all the way in the slipstream, but first time coming to Parabolica, everyone sort of tentative on the brakes, don't want to take too many risks into there. It's all about getting the speed down for this turn one, but of course G-Star will get the slipstream from Stringy B. And look at that, eye fishers all on the back of G-Star. And I think Stringy B had a moment there as well, did he not? And Reese Whitcomb's got a 5-second penalty, clearly corner cutting, unfortunately, maybe outbraked himself. But eye Fisher's still behind G-Star Snipes. Got a little bit of a glitch up on the left-hand side, so excuse me, I can't call the names right. But eye Fishers is taking second position away from G-Star Snipes. Look at that, G-Star Snipes actually fought back. He's going to slow them all down, and that is going to allow Reese Whitcomb to get past and put pressure on the Williams driver. He's up the inside at Lesmo, the first one, and gets out of it.
Tucks up behind him.
Reese Whitcomb still looking to put a move there on G-Star Snipes, but in the wet, it is it's absolutely vital to get a good exit out of here. So sacrifice the speed to gain a little bit, but look who's right on the back of that McLaren. It is eye Fishers looking to take back P3. He's gone backwards in this race so far, and a nice move up the Parabolica. He's got it slowed down enough. Reese Whitcomb going to try the undercut, but on the exit, straight drag. And this is where those wheel triceps come into play. Stringy B setting the fastest lap. Now it's tumbling now. We got to move along, teammates. G-Star Snipes going up the inside there of Stringy B. And these guys are racing. That's a clean move in turn 1, 2. Turn 1 and 2.
Outside there.
I missed that one because these two were battling away, but that sounded like a nice move.
It was lovely.
Reese Whitcomb with the penalty though, out of Curve Grande, these top 4. Running very close together. Stringy B going over the curve. And
how do you avoid a penalty there?
It's all going off further back though, look at that. Kid Dynamite fending off MTO. MTO, what a superb opening few laps. But MTO worked his way up to 6. He's gone back down to 7. And
just run wide. Lesmo 2.
It's easy to do. Very, very easy to do. Kid Dynamite dropping a position back to 5th. These 4, you won't want to let them get away. But all the time he's defending from Nick BT, he's going to lose time. It's side by side between a Mercedes and I Am Zach. J Sarge and I Am Zach together further back. Very wide there for Kid Dynamite. That's going to allow Nick BT through, is it not? He doesn't quite do it.
Just holding him off at the minute. Kid goes defensive. Lock up there from Kid.
And he's got a 3-second time penalty for his trouble.
Who's that? Eye Fishers.
And look at that, Jay Sarge has actually got up the inside of Nick BT, so Nick BT losing out there quite a bit. And it's only 3 seconds. Kid Dynamite might have let him through there. That's fair. That's fair enough.
Alex has been spun.
Haas in the background there. Reese Whitcomb on the back of Stringy B. G-Star Snipes pulling away.
Zach, Kid Dynamite, Nick BT and MTO just battling it out between them.
Reese Whitcomb having a look. But we'll cut back to this battle here. As you say, Scott, they are literally line of start. Now I'm Zach going around the outside of Parabolica. That's a brave place to get it done. But Kid Dynamite gives him the respect. I think he's had a moment because actually, as they come out of the corner, Jay Sarge has gotten past a pair of them, as well as MTO. Oh, right, he's gone into the pits.
Go in the pit.
It's all still going off. Nick BT looking to get past MTO as well, down into turn 1. I think he might do that, but he just about gets out of it. Emiliano has retired. Safety car. And Nick BT was ahead at that point. So that might help out Kid Dynamite a bit.
Yeah, definitely. He's just put a fresh set of inters on. Obviously, I think repaired some wing damage.
And I'll tell you who hasn't had a great one at the minute. It is I Fishers. He's in 11th place.
Yeah, he had a moment. I think he went straight on at the I forget what the first chicane's called, Jacob.
Might be Retifilia.
Yeah, he just went straight on and took it as slow as he could to avoid a penalty, I believe.
Ouch.
Then literally seconds later his teammate Alex had an unfortunate spin. Steiner can't get any luck, can he?
It's starting to look a little bit like a clown show now. I mean, that's probably about the nicest one I could probably
there's
say.
Not many you could repeat, I think.
No, exactly.
If you're trying to keep it PG.
Is anybody going to choose to pit? Yeah, so the leader pits, race leader pits. I was going to promote a few of these guys, so Reese Whitcomb's gone with him. Of course, if it rains a bit heavier, they'll have to come in again and they'll ultimately lose out, you would have to say. So, call on the play to get those 5-lap inters off. Striggy B still out in the lead at the moment, and just as in the first race, we have a safety car inside 10 laps. But with wet weather, it's totally understandable.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Jack Rotlin's made up seven places so far. He'll be happy with that. And Night Shadow Gavin from tier 2 is made up 9 places into 9th.
Oh, we did this in the tier 2 race a moment ago. Came all the way from the back.
Yeah, he's got good pace around here.
Still an open race.
Completely open.
It is.
You can predict.
There's absolute 0 point. Because it all comes down to feel and instinct.
So I have no idea kind of the longevity on the inters, like kind of how far can you push them?
I Fishers has come in for a stop again. So presumably he'll go on to inters. Dak convertible with a penalty, 5 seconds speeding. Ouch.
He's putting softs on.
I Fishers is.
He's put some red stripes on. So is that convertible.
Well, they'll find out now if it's the right decision. They'll know instantly. I Fishers, yeah, as you say, I don't know.
That don't look great, does it? I feel a little bit like Bambi right now.
Absolutely. I mean, on board, he can get it slowed down enough. It's just a bit twitchy. Based on how wet it is, potentially not the right decision.
I think he's regretting it in the cockpit right now.
if the safety car comes in now, and especially if they drop the temperature, which they will, it's going to have a hard time keeping those up to temperature and getting anything out of them. So we'll watch iFisher's progress with some form of interest. I think Night Shadow's got a bit of connection issues because it's just showing up as he's left the session. So hopefully he'll be able to get back in.
Yeah. It doesn't look like his car's ghosted now.
Well, this happened with me at the last race, and then I came back to a penalty. Yeah, I came back to a 5-second penalty. I was like, for what? I wasn't even here.
If it is, it's pitted him as well. If he's not in control of it.
iFishers has stayed out.
And he's putting socks on. Kid Dynamite's put softs on. They must be getting some information, Jacob.
Has Jeff played a blinder or not? That is the question.
Do you trust Jeff?
April Fool. I don't trust Jeff at all.
I do normally ignore Jeff, to be honest.
Maybe these guys know something we don't, and they've called it exactly right. You would expect the safety car to come in this lap, so we will find out. Stringer B still leading this one. I Am Zach is up there in second. Nick BT is currently third. MTO up to fourth. So he's taking advantage of all the chopping and changing. Gini rounds out that top five. As you say, this man here, Jack Rockney, managing the race very well so far up there in P6.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think the safety car lights have gone out and we'll get ready to go racing. Oh, I see a bit of front wing breaking off there in the background. Someone's outbraked themselves. But obviously down this long straight, Stringy B will want to go at the very last moment. I think he's gone now. So Stringy B goes. I Am Zach just behind. Nick BT's going with I Am Zach. I have a little look up the inside. And oh, look at that, Stringy B's outbraked himself. I Am Zach is going to potentially get a run. I think Stringy B might have gotten away with it.
Ooh. MTO.
What has happened?
Oh wow! Oh no. That is a huge collision. MTO out of the race.
What happened?
He just lost it coming out of turn 3. He's gone straight into the wall. Unfortunately, he's tried to rejoin the track. And there must have been 4 or 5 cars involved in it. I've got G-Star Snipes, no front wing. We've got no front wing on Kid Dynamite. We've got maybe no front wing on iFishers.
Oh wow. And so
it was a huge collision.
Again, like tier 2, we've got 2 safety cars inside 10 laps.
Joe made a no front wing.
Oh, I wish we saw that. I Am Zach choosing to pit. Gini doing the same. This is going to be interesting to see what tyres they go on to. Will they do the same?
Like
I think they are.
Jack Rocklin softs, everyone, Rob, Zach. Kid Dynamite will be fuming. He put those softs on and then to lose a front wing and to now have to go on to mediums, he's decided. Obviously trying to finish the race, I guess.
It makes sense, probably the most optimum strategy at this point. Of course, if it does start drying up, and you know the field is bunched up, the guys ahead will go towards the back or come within range, and then it's a question of keeping the temperatures cool and such. But again, this is absolutely anybody's race here tonight, even from outside the top 10.
Well, I think now you look at Dean Kid Dynamite's strategy here. You can definitely do 17 laps on the mediums. Maybe some of them guys who've dived in for softs have made the wrong call.
Well, we shall see.
Kid Dynamite has lost it. He's just got into the wall.
No.
Oh, he'd be absolutely fuming. Wow, maybe there's not enough grip on the mediums.
Front wing wise, he's got it on, but he might have lost it.
Yeah, it looks like. Yeah.
Oh, he might have gotten away with it.
He looks okay.
Still damaged. Jay Sarge coming into pit. So
he goes medium.
Starting to do the. It is actually starting. It's not raining as much. I mean, it is still raining, and it will still be quite slippy, but. It's not out of the question, and Stringy B for now choosing to hold on to track position. Can't blame him.
Kid must have picked up damage. He's coming in.
And that's going to, of course, set him all the way back again. So safety car might be out for a while. It'll be very unfair if it isn't. As they're going around the Lesbos now, Kid Dynamite is only just getting into the pits.
Yeah.
So he could find himself a lap down.
So what do you think they're thinking at the front then? Do you think wait until they can get onto softs?
Well, that's the thing. If the guys on the softs have got it right, they're going to have to come in, and they haven't pitted on safety car, so they're going to lose a hell of a lot of time. They're going to go all the way to the back.
Yeah.
But once you've made a decision, kind of got to stick with it, because safety car could come in this lap, and your hand is forced. But I don't think it is. I think it's going to allow Kid Dynamite to catch up a bit.
A bit like it.
So Nick BT, String B, Nick BT, Monster and Reese are starting to decided to stay out. If the McLaren boys come in at the same time, that's not optimal either.
No, they're all staying out for another one. Oh no, Reese has come in, sorry.
So he's maybe heard that potentially. And then thought, well, it's better to get it done now while everyone else is doing it, and then more importantly, not get held up in the pit lane if you decide to do it. If you decide to do it at the same time as teammates, so probably a smart move from Reese. So the top three yet to stop. We started off in the wet. We're doing a slow transition to dry as it stands. Could change, we don't know. But it looks like the guys on the dry tyres are in the hot seats.
Yeah, I'd say so. Surely you're going to start losing grip on the intermediates.
So Kid Dynamite, I think, is going to get back to the field.
Goes to the back of the field. Excuse me.
It's actually knackering commentating on 2 races in a row.
Yeah, back to back must be.
But safety car in this lap. It's a labour of love. It's just one of those things, you know. Oh well. Safety car in this lap. Stringy B will lead the field away for the second time. And top 3 yet to start. Monster 89 with a penalty. So that's come there somewhere.
3-second penalty for him.
It's very interesting to see what the guys in the intermediates will do. It's certainly not raining as hard as it was earlier, although yes, it is still raining. And he's doing the same thing again. Just
he's backed him right up.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's dropped it now.
And he's done it well enough, hasn't he? Look at that Nick BT get a little bit scribbly out the second corner. It's going off for third place further down. Monster under attack from Daku Convertible, who's flying. Monster holding off. I am Zach from absolutely nowhere. Just about. So I am Zach taking Daku Convertible there. Night Shadow ahead of G-Star Snipes further back. It's right on that edge, isn't it, between Inter and Dry?
Yeah. I am Zach's going to get the job move done. And he has.
Look at that.
Oh, massive cut though. Nick BT's just picked up 5 seconds.
Overcooked it a little bit into that chicane, and that's cost him.
It's got to be the tyres though, losing traction.
Potentially, and the same for Stringy B as well. Look, he's struggling too, but we might see an overtake here into Scary, and a little bit of the RS there from Stringy B, trying to sell Stringy B the dummy. Doesn't quite do it. You've got to be also careful over those curbs. I'm Zach, literally right behind. Monster 89 as well, under pressure from Convertible again. So, top 2 stay out. Nick BT goes into the pits.
Dives in.
He will service 5 seconds as well. But that releases I Am Zach. And we've got a retirement. Kid Dynamite's out of the race. And another safety car. That is going to help the guys who have just pit. And it might give the opportunity for Stringy B to get onto the softs. Unless, of course, he feels it's actually going to start raining further. And as you say, Scott, earlier, Kid Dynamite needed to get a result. Started qualifying well, and unfortunately,
I think he's put too much pressure on himself, Jake. Because he just seems to make a lot of mistakes during the course of tonight, which isn't like him at all, as we know.
Last year's reigning champion as well.
Yep.
Night Shadow's managed to hop back in. Connection issues, but hopefully he's got it sorted. Yeah, unfortunately for Kid Dynamite, so we're down to 15 runners in this race. Currently raining, but very much on the crossover point. And we'll wait to see what Stringy B does. I think it comes in or hangs this one out.
Look who's done it again. Joel Almeida. 14 position gain, mind you, he's on the Inters. I spoke too soon.
Oh, look at that. I Am Zach.
Oh no.
Oh, it looked like he was coming out. Stringy B came in and then someone went to the left at the last moment. I don't know if they were trying to take avoiding action, but it looked like it was I Am Zach. But Stringy B goes medium, so that's interesting. So he'll look to go to the end of the race now. It's a question about keeping or getting those up to temp, rather, because they do take a little bit longer. But most of the field also deciding to put on the medium. So strategy-wise, probably the better call. Jay Sarge. Look at that. He's actually jumped Stringy B.
Yeah.
on. So yeah, look at that. Jack Rotnin inherits the lead on the softs. So of course he'll still be yet to stop, but the guys who stopped for the softs first have undercut the ones who've stopped. Sorry, excuse me, for dry tyres a little bit later on.
Yeah, definitely undercut them, haven't they? Put themselves in good place.
Absolutely. Oh, I mean, Jay Sarge don't want to get too close. He doesn't want to get too close to Night Shadow, if he can help it. And so it stands. Alex is the last one to ditch the Inters.
He's got to come in, surely, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has to. If everyone else is doing it and it's quicker, as
looks like he's hugging the inside.
Yeah, he's going to stay out. Is Alex? I think it's about time for dries as well.
Yeah, I don't think that's the right call, personally. Which means he'll go on to win the race.
MRC logic.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, there's always potential for another safety car. We saw that in Tier 2 earlier, so even the guys on the softs, you know, they are likely going to have to stop again, but then, you know, they don't have to take the mediums. They can just take another set of softs.
Another soft, yeah. It depends. I mean, these laps under safety car are so different to obviously flying laps. They might try and push it.
Yeah, Monza's not really that bad for tyre wear.
Yeah, it's just the front left, but it's not out of the realms of possibility to do 16 laps on them soft tyres. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Jack Rotman try and go all the way, and Night Shadow.
Give them credit if they manage to do that. We've only got 10 laps, so...
Yeah, it's coming in this lap. Jack's now in charge of the pace.
And he's going to do his part in backing everybody up. All nicely bunched up as well. No sort of incidents going on.
It's going to be a turn one, isn't it? This is going to be a turn one.
Exactly that. Jack Rotning will lead the field away. He's going now. And Alex following, but he's actually losing time, so I know he's gained it a little bit. Jack trying to break that slipstream. Further back. Oh, look at that. Night Shadow having a look as well. And look at that. Jay Sarge going all over the curbs, just about taking avoiding action. Reese Whitcomb in just behind. It's 3 wide into Curve Grande. Jay Sarge on the inside now. Night Shadow on the outside. And that's a terrible camera view. There we are. Oh, nice little undercut there, but doesn't get the drive. Reese Whitcomb almost pushing him through the corner. Jack Rotling getting away from Alex. Look at that, open a second.
Wow.
Oh, Jay Sarge get a little bit leery out the first Lesmo. Dangerous territory there. Reese Whitcomb nearly doing the same in the second. But it's the Red Bull man out top. Alex just behind. You would have to say that the dry tyre is the way to go now. And Alex will drop to around 14th place. Ten laps to go. Very wide there for Jack. I am Zach getting past Monster further back. And actually rhymed. Fastest lap as well. So Red Bull man getting on with it. Whoa, look at that, further back, Alex under pressure from Night Shadow going up the inside. And oh,
Reese
they touch. Reese is up the inside there of Jay Sarge as well. And contact between Night Shadow and Alex.
Reese has done Jay Sarge.
Fair enough. And he's going to have a look at Alex as well. Has he got that one done? Alex just over, and that's gone wide. That's actually benefited Jay Sarge, who's got through. And look at that, Reese losing out, got a little bit wide on the exit.
Jay Sarge up into the podium.
One Mercedes out, one Mercedes P3. Alex following just behind, still on those intermediate tyres. The race looks to be drying up now. And Jay Sarge has got a 3-second time penalty.
There's loads of penalties coming through
well
there.
as Stringy B, former race leader, in 6th place.
Jack's pulled out a 2-second lead now.
As you do, Reese Whitcomb absolutely mugged Alex out of the Parabolica. It is time to get those tyres off, Alex, my man.
He's got to give it up, isn't he?
And he's under pressure there from Stringy B behind, but keeps 5th place. Oh, he's actually run over. He's gone over the curb and yeah. Oh, someone's round. Was that I Am Zach? Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got into someone as well, and that was Joel Almeida. Ooh, contact. Monster 89 retired from the session as well. That is another safety car, surely. Oh, I Am Zach. Wow. Just about keeping themselves in the race. And oh no, Gini drive through penalty. Very, very rare for Rob to get a penalty, but he's got one tonight in these changeable conditions. He will have to serve a drive through once the safety car has gone in. Monster 89 has retired. It's brought out the 3rd safety car of this race. And we might get to see what the leaders do in regards to coming in.
Yeah, does Jack come in, or does he?
Or will they stay out?
Just take it easy. Ooh, I think he played a game there with Night Shadow behind him.
And Reese Whitcomb has come in.
Does dive in, yeah. Alex finally coming in.
I mean, it was the right strategy to go from Inters to, but it wasn't optimised because he's going to lose. Maybe he's lucky about the safety car, but it could have been a lot higher.
Yeah. For
Alex, but you know, he may well come through. It's not out of the realms with Alex. He is a race winner in MRC,
absolutely.
So
him, Reese, and Rob, and Zach as well, of course.
Absolutely. Jack Rodney is second in the championship. He's looking to get his first win as well. Very sorry to cut over there, Scott.
That's alright, mate.
Do apologise there. But Jack Rodney up top, Night Shadow second, Jay Sarge third, Stringy B, erstwhile race leader fourth, and Nick BT completing that top 5. 14.
This is what I mean about these laps on the safety car. Like, I think Jack's in it for till the end now on these softs.
You would think so, because
I really do.
He's smart enough to know if the decision to be taken to come in, you've got to get it done as soon as possible. There's no use waiting another lap for everyone else to catch up. So yeah, as you say, he's probably staying out.
The guys on fresh tyres, they've got to come through an awful lot of people to get near him.
Also true, but we saw Grimo's progress in Tier 2, because he came from, I think it was 6th or 7th he was the lead runner on properly fresh softs, and he came through to second place. So
yeah, he came flying past me. It was just a blur. I just waved at him.
Where did you come again?
I think 5th on the track. I think that's 5th.
I can't remember. Too much goes on a Monday
Yeah, I
evening
know.
for me. But everyone now on dry tyres. It's still raining though, oddly enough.
They've just ploughed a racing line, haven't they? And the Inters have just got all the wet off the road, and obviously Jeff's decided to put them all on dries. Because Jeff loves chaos.
He absolutely. He chooses violence every day. He's just
absolutely.
He's just a violent guy. He hates you.
He
hates all of us.
He's almost as angry as Reese Ripken, who is up there for being the world's angriest man. Not my words. The words of some of his good mates.
I was like, please tell me that you know there's like a story behind it.
No, yeah. He is the world's angriest man. Allegedly on, I think it's Friday night, he was the world's drunkest man.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a few up and down the grid.
Oh yeah, of course, because everyone races together on lobby nights, don't they? I need to join in with more of those.
Yeah.
Although I probably swore loud last week. Mate, I was raging. But then
yeah, I bet.
When he was like, yeah, I sneezed, I was like, oh, okay, fair enough, been there.
Yeah, bless.
But safety car will probably come in next lap, as that convertible needs to catch up to the front.
Do you think that ever happens in the actual Formula 1, when a driver sneezes?
Oh yeah, but they say to do it on a straight. Try and hold it for a
Oh yeah, because you can pick.
Absolutely, yeah, you can just quickly do it.
I know Daniel Ricciardo was talking about his hay fever around Silverstone, and he could barely see, which is terrifying.
Oh yeah, no, fudge that.
Yeah, fudge that. It's absolutely terrifying.
Because your instinct is to sort of like wipe your eye, but you can't even do that because it's inside the helmet, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, you would fail epically. It's a bit like going to eat your sandwich while you're wearing like a face mask.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I did that the other day. It wasn't good.
Jack Rotten in the lead, followed by Night Shadow. Jay Sarge, I think with a 3-second time penalty, he is currently third. Stringy B, former race leader.
Another 3-second penalty for Ben.
Yeah, and of course, yeah, no, do remember that drive-through for Gene Genie as well. Safety car in this lap, so he might want to serve that straight away. We'll wait and see.
That's a shame. I guarantee it's one of them things where the Delta just literally flicked up on his screen for half a second and he couldn't react.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Just leaves you raging inside the cockpit.
It happens. I always switch off. I'm just like get a zone out.
Safety car's the most dangerous point of a race. I really do believe that.
It absolutely is. The unsafety car.
It's unsafe. And here we go.
There we go. So Jack Rodney gets us away. I think Night Shadow's got an excellent
He's got a
restart.
great jump on him. Yeah. He's going to struggle to hold this, Jack.
Look at that down to turn one. Jay Sarge looking to join the party as well. And Night Shadow has the race. Oh, he's overshot the corner. He's gone deep.
Oh.
And he will have to give that one back up to Jack. Jay Sarge will look to take that one as well. But he holds off Jay Sarge. He's going to run wide through Curve Grande. And, oh, look at that.
Jay Sarge into
the lead.
First.
came out of that corner in the lead. Jack Rotting tripping over the curb a little bit, and Night Shadow getting through too. And by the time they come through the next corner, they're not. He's behind.
That's a fantastic move from Jay Sarge.
Well, literally, by the time they got through the curve at Grande, he was there. I was like, how has he done that? Night Shadow looking to attack. Jack Rotting into Ascari. He falls back in. Nick BT and Alex in 4th and 5th. And I heard someone go over the, I think, get on the grass somewhere. Reese Wickham down to 10.
Reese, yeah.
11.
He's dropping.
Oh, wow. Gini has served that drive through, so that's the reason why he's 19 seconds further back from Reese Wickham. Up front, Jack Rotting is on the inside of Jay Sarge, and there has been a retirement. Damalek, is that going to bring out a safety car again? Because Jack Rotting is in the lead, and he is in the lead again by the time the safety car gets called. So that is the 4th time Damalek, fortunate retirement. And
round Parabolica, looks like he picked up Joe Almeida in the crash as well.
Yep, because he's come into the pits. Gini will take over that place, but of course that brings Gini back into play now. So serve that drive through.
We've missed the lead change as well up top.
Points can still be good. Oh no, I managed to get Jack Rotting.
Oh, did you get that? Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, of course I got it.
Yeah. Why am I doubting you? I have no idea. I do apologise.
No, to be fair, I do. No, I'm joking. I do miss most of them. But that one I got. Jack Rotting retook the lead from Jay Sarge. Managed to get himself alongside the straight, so he was ahead by the time the safety car got called, and then of course you have to fall back into place. I Fisher's taking a little bit of a tumble.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. So pole sitter now down in 12th. Yeah. Might be what you were saying about those dry setups.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, so when it's a bit sort of changeable like this, you want a bit more sort of wing on it. And I think the guys that more sort of started towards the back have done that a bit. Now what is Jack Rotting going to do? Obviously now it's way too late to come in now, so he will stay out. The safety car will catch him, and I think we might just get around for a lap here. Championship-wise,
wow, yeah, just looking at that,
bit, isn't it?
It does, yeah. Jack's got 31 points in a minute, and Jay Sarge has 37. Obviously, championship leader on 41, which is G-Star Snipes. He's currently only picking up 8th position.
8th position. Let's have a look and see fastest lap-wise. It is I Fisher's, but of course, if he finishes outside the top 10, then it won't count.
Yep.
So yeah, this will bring people like Jay Sarge, Jack Rotting back into play as we
He's going to close it right up, isn't it?
Head into the final 3 quarters of this season. I think the safety car might be in this lap. Yes, it is. There we go. I don't know what that was about. It was quite far back. There it is, absolutely kicking off. And you know, I'll get into that later over a beer.
Yeah.
Dinner. And Jack back in the pack up now.
We have 2 chaos laps, aren't we?
Literally, as in tier 2. What was I saying earlier? That tier 1 usually follows tier 2.
Yeah.
Bang. Jack Rotting, and then here we go, two lap showdown. And Nick BT and Alex is, look at that, Alex is right back into play, isn't he? He's P4 and right on the back of that McLaren. Jay Sarge getting caught out a tiny teeny bit, but he's back in the slipstream. Look at this. There's a good 4 or 5 in with the shout for the lead. But Jack Rotnin, oh, he's outbraked himself ever so slowly. Maybe got a touch,
he's got
I don't know.
3-second time penalty.
That is unfortunate. Jay Sarge as well. Went a little bit too deep. Nick BT, I mean, the top 4 keep their position. I am Zach's retired. I am Zach. He's retired from the race. I don't think that's going to be a safety car. I think they're just.
It should be. He's right in the middle of the track. I've just seen him. Hopefully it won't be, because there's only 2 laps left.
Didn't manage to catch that one, unfortunately, but that is unfortunate. For I'm Zach, last week's Tier 1 race winner.
Joe Almeida getting a move done on Stringy B.
For 5th place as well. So 13 drivers so far. Jack Rotling keeping the lead from Jay Sarge. Nick BT and Alex are still duking it out. Alex, he's gone very, very deep there into Parabolic, and he's going to have to back out of that one. Fisher's retired as well. Pulse Hitter retired. It's getting a bit crazy now towards the final couple of laps.
Parabolica.
Nick BT has got the run on Jay Sarge, and Alex has dropped back a bit, and that's brought Joao Almeida into play as well, looking for another podium, and he's gone way too deep, has Alex, and Joao Almeida very nearly getting into the back.
Power sliding
through. He's managed to get 4th off Alex with a decent move. Jack Rodlin still leading this race by 1.5 seconds, so it's all about keeping it on the track now for him. And as Joao Almeida outbraked himself, and whereas Alex absolutely Alex has come from way back, and bit of a bit clumsy there, it's fair to say. Maybe snatched a break, we don't know. Stringy B and Gini have been promoted in that. Almost sails to top 6, and that has allowed Jack Rotman to just get away. Jay Sarge getting away from Nick BT as well. Joao Almeida looking to put pressure on Nick BT for his 2nd consecutive
he's just
third place.
picked up another time penalty.
Oh no.
On Ascari. Overshot it.
And penalties wise, that's going to be 6 seconds, so that
might
be the result.
Well, Nick BT at the moment is our race
winner. He's gone very wide as well. Jack will win on the road, and we will wait and see where it all filters through. Yep, Nick BT, as you say, Scott, he's got it. Gini 2nd. Look at that drive through penalty, 2nd place.
Incredible.
Jay Sarge 3rd. Jack does drop to 4th. That's most unfortunate. Joao Almeida solid 5th place there. Stringy B 6th. Reese Whitcomb in 7th.
5
Alex
pit
8th.
stops for Joao Almeida, by the way.
That's good.
5th place. He's right up there with another driver of the day shout. Absolutely.
G-Star Snipes is 9th. Night Shadow 10th. No front wing. Caught up in an instant, and I think Dark Convertible's coming through now, so only 11 finishes. So at that last safety car, it did get a little bit punchy, shall we say.
Absolutely. What a finish.
Very crazy finish. Look at that. Game-wise, driver of the day again, Joao Almeida. So yeah, you're absolutely
it's
right.
hard to argue. I think it's 14 positions gained, 5 pit stops. Yeah, fantastic race from him again.
And it's another McLaren win.
Would you look at that?
So Nick BT wins his first race in MRC. Gini 2nd. I also think Gini's up there for driver of the day too.
Yeah. Just doesn't make any errors, doesn't get any time penalties, and there you go.
And even when he did, he still managed to maximise
Jumps into the podium. Yeah,
absolutely. So Nick BT, winner there. Gini 2nd. Jay Sarge completing the podium. Jack Rotnin in 3rd position. excuse me, 4th. Joel Maida 5th. Stringer
He'd
B
be
6th.
so annoyed. Sorry, Jacob. He'd be so annoyed with that last Ascari.
No, of course, because that is
The
ultimately
extra 3 seconds has dropped him. Yeah.
what dropped him. Joel Maida 5th, 6th. Stringer B 7th. Reese Whitcomb. Alex is 8th. G-Star is 9th and 10th. Night Shadow / top 10. We won't get to the end, unfortunately, with the time available, so you'll be able to screenshot that later and find out your positions after or tomorrow. Lovely stuff. Cool. Well, I'm gonna get
fantastic.
myself.
You get yourself a beer.
Exactly. That's what
You
exactly
deserve
what I'm
it.
gonna do. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And we'll be back here same time next week at 7 o'clock, and then for tier 2, and then 8:30 for tier 1, and then I'm here on Wednesday, or in the race on Wednesday at 7:30 for tier 3. We'll see you then. Good night.
Cheers, night.